Hello, this is Gabriel, and I will now show you what a survey actually looks like. So you might have remembered from the previous clip, I dispatched survey invitations. According to my survey report here on the survey tab, my my invitations were dispatched, and only 50% of the team received a survey invitation because I actually had put fake email addresses, and so some just failed because they were made up. So far, nobody has answered the survey, and they have until April 28th, so that's a month from now, to answer the survey. So this is where we are now. These people, my respondents, should have received in their inbox an automated invitation with a link sent by Moti. Okay, so here I am. This is my email box. I am clicking on Moti, and here I find the email with the link to the survey. And here's the email. So the email is a standard email sent automatically by Moti. This is the link. So, well, the message is crafted automatically. So the team manager that sent the invite, his name or her name appears here with the name of the team. It explains that you should not worry about data confidentiality because the data will not be seen by anybody in the team or even in your organization because they go on the servers of our IT partner, Code Energy. The survey is valid for 30 days. It means that you have 30 days to answer. After that, it's too late. It's closed. It also means that you will be allowed to revise your answers during those 30 days, unless if your team manager decides otherwise. So let's start answering the survey. Okay, so I am now on the Moti website on the survey questionnaire page, and as you can see, the survey consists of 29 questions. I will just answer them one by one. Nobody sees my answers, and at any time I can change the language, and that I will demonstrate. I can change the language while I respond to the survey. The previous answers are not lost. So if you speak more than one language, supported by Moti, and there's one question you don't really understand, you find ambiguous, we'll just switch to another language that you know. So in my case, it would be from English to French and back to English, and you can answer the question. But anyway, the questions are easy enough so you'll understand it in any language. So let's start the survey. So here's the first question. I feel like I can be myself at my volunteer activity. So here we have the questionnaire for the volunteers. I can strongly disagree with the statement. So no, I certainly do not feel like I can be myself at my volunteering activity. So I strongly disagree with the statement, or I can strongly agree, or anything in between, neutral being non-committal. Now I can switch the language here and I can take it to French, for example. Here it's all in French. And the question is, je sens que je peux être moi-même dans mon activité de bénévole ou de volontaire, pas du tout d'accord, tout à fait d'accord. Je peux répondre à, disons, hop, plutôt d'accord. Question suivante. La question 2, et je vais passer, I will switch back to English. Question 2, the tasks I must do at my volunteer activity are in line with what I really want to do. Somewhat disagree. So let's go through these questions. Question 3, next question. I really master my tasks and my volunteer activity. I somewhat agree. Next question. I feel confident in my volunteer activity. Well, I think so, yeah. I've been able to learn interesting new skills. somewhat disagree. At my volunteer activity, I feel part of a group. I can talk with people about things that really matter to me. People at my volunteer activity care about me. Considering everything, I'm satisfied with my volunteer activity. The team has a great deal of personal meaning for me. If I choose, I will be volunteering 1 year from now. I share my ideas with others to improve the team. The things that I value in life are very similar to the things that the team values. You might have noticed that the answer is already in there. That's because I am actually revising my questionnaire. I feel understood by my supervisor. You'll understand. My supervisor encourages me to ask questions. Here I feel neutral. My supervisor listens to me on how I would like to do things. I have the opportunity to develop my social network in my volunteer activity. People I work with are friendly. The team could do more for me. Okay. My family, friends, and neighborhood appreciate the work I do for the team. I am fairly rewarded considering the responsibilities I have. I am fairly rewarded for the work I do well. I feel my work has positive impact on other people. At my volunteer activity, I feel strong and vigorous. I feel emotionally drained by my volunteer activity. I feel frustrated by my volunteer activity. Now, when was I born? Why am I being asked this question? So, by the way, I answered 1962. Because if the teams are large enough, we can compare age groups. So we use the date of birth to put you in a given age group. There are only 3 age groups. And the results by age group are only shown if we have at least 5 people in each of the age groups. So teams of under 15 are not likely to be able to see results by age group. So that means that your answers are still confidential. Nobody can guess within an age group among 5 people what you've actually answered. Same for male and female. So I have of the male sex, as you've noticed by my voice. Here again, this is to allow gender differences, comparing female and male answers. Again, we only show gender differences if there are more than 5 female and more than 5 males in a team. That way, nobody can be identified by their sex. We submit the answer like this, and we urge you to recommend your team members to immediately log in or register to see the results, especially if they haven't registered yet. So if they haven't registered yet, there will be a register button rather than the login button. And if they register immediately using their email address, the same address that you use to send them the invites, then they will create their password. They will have access to the Moti website where they can see their personal results compared to those of the team and of the benchmark.